on the Barrow crossing itself. So as you can see, you've got your station with the two tracks going through, and then at the very foot of the station, you've actually got this little Barrow crossing here across the tracks and onwards into the countryside. Yo, what's good everyone, welcome back to another video of Minecraft Creative Mode, and today we're going to pick up where we left off, or almost anyway. As you can see behind me, I've got this little white cube thingy. It's rather weird, I will admit right away. But the reason I had to do that was because I wanted to, the profile picture that I used to have on my YouTube channel just didn't fit for any of my other social media, so I decided to retake a photo in here with my full suit of netherite armor. Something along the lines of this. I think I took off my shield and put the sword in my hand like that. So hopefully I've updated the profile picture on my YouTube channel to fit that by the time this video goes up. But yeah, that's what this white cube is. I did that between episodes. But today what I actually want to do is do some light refurbishment to the railway. You might want to take the train, as a matter of fact. That's going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to quickly check if there are obstructions. Yeah, so I won't actually bother taking the train to the site where we're going to be doing some stuff. There's actually two stations where I want to do that have already been completed. I want to do some light refurbishment work. So the first one is this station here. It's just a small little station. Yeah. And I will redirect to the Wikipedia article on what I'm going to be adding to the station. So I'll see you guys there. Really annoying pop-up. Anyway, I'm there, and we are on a Wikipedia article for level crossings in the UK, specifically the Barrow crossing. So it's one that's found in railway station. Well, here it says here it's one that's found in railway stations to allow passengers or free users, if it's the right of way, to cross between the platforms. And an example of which is going to be, well, Thirsk. I think Thirsk is quite the infamous example, or just famous. There's nothing infamous about Thirsk. So yeah, I'm already here conveniently. So you've got the footbridge here, but it's not accessible. It's got steps only. And you can see this Barrow crossing here, or I think Horton Ribblesdale is really good because there's no footbridge, but there is actually a photosphere on the Barrow crossing itself. So as you can see, you've got your station with the two tracks going through, and then at the very foot of the station, you've actually got this little Barrow crossing here across the tracks and onwards into the countryside. Now, the really good thing about this station, or just the others in general, is that none of them are on the third rail system, so it's not particularly dangerous. There's no risk of electrocution. On this line, which is diesel powered, but on the East Coast Main Line, which Thirsk station is on, it's overhead powered, so there might be some very minimal risk, but it's not too bad at worst. So yeah, just hopping across, you can see, yeah, you've got the tracks, the station, and I can't seem to get back to the original photosphere, which is not good. Here it is, literally in the middle of the two tracks. And I really like this, actually. So yeah, I'll just pop back into my single player. So I will see you all there. Hey everyone, I'm back, and well, literally from where we finished off. So the reason I want to put in these Barrow crossings is, even at stations with a lift like here, on the inside of this little village we've built. I can't even call it a hamlet now. It's actually a village. It's big enough it's a village. But yeah, at stations like this where I've got a full lift, there's generally not really a point because it's still accessible. When I've been looking at the service disruption for railway lines across the country, mainly southeastern because it's the closest to me, the lift out of order one has been particularly notable. At some stations like Bexley Heath, it's been great. It's still accessible in all directions anyway because you've got the two side platform layout. But at stations like London Bridge or New Eltham, where the lift is needed for accessibility, you have to go to an alternative station if you need to use a lift and it's out of order. So what I'm thinking here is I put in a Barrow level crossing, but it's actually got these red gates, and it's not normally able to use them, but you're only able to use a Barrow crossing when the lift is out of order. So first things first, I'll have to put the Barrow crossing probably directly underneath the railway actually, but I think finding someone which has got a good power restriction or just good amount of power in general won't be a real problem. Yeah. And I don't want it to intermingle with public right of way as well. That's a big problem. So first things first, I need to actually get some resources. So my gates and stairs and stuff. So I don't really need the iron bar for the carpet. Get some stairs of the quartz variety, so just quartz stairs like so. And also some crimson gates as well. Hopefully my texture pack still works. Yes, I've got the crimson gates, which is really good. I've actually bugged in a 1.17 texture pack into my 1.20.1 single player. I can't actually be bothered to update my world to 1.20.5 or 4. Whenever I'm bothered to do that, I will. But right now, I just do not have the energy to, so that's not going to be happening. And also, I don't really think there's much when it comes to single player function anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. And with that, I'll just trace the quartz outline. And yeah, I think a great place to head down would be here, which is just like so. And this is where our route will head into, or our Barrow crossing. Also note on the Crimson Gate, these will stay shut unless if the lift is not working. So if the lift is not working, you won't have to go to an alternative station just to get off there if you have accessibility requirements. But instead, you can just use the Barrow level crossing, which will temporarily be open. Also, I've just noticed actually that the overhead wires here are just not working well, so I'll just flip that. And there we go. That's working all good. Everything is good, and everyone is happy. Yay! With that, I can snake this out. Yes, I can just about get away with doing that. I think this will all be railway infrastructure anyway. Might make some nice flower fields. I'm not actually sure what to do with that, to be honest, or any of the negative space I'm about to make right now to like here, this small little patch. I want to do something with that actually. I know players will be able to access down here between the fence and the wall. So crossings generally look like that. If I can even get my words out today. Yeah, they look like that. And it's all controlled from this automatic signal box here that I have fully labelled. So I've got the east point, the west point, and the level crossing. This is not a Barrow crossing. This is a full... I think it's a fully... I don't exactly remember the terms, but they are on that Wikipedia page that I looked at a moment ago. So it's a... I think it's a... It's a manually controlled full barrier, I think. It's locally controlled. Because you do have to flip the lever in that signal box. I mean, I could make it automatic with some detector rails, but the thing is, it's just not convenient. And there's no real point anyway, because I do want an emphasis on like traffic and train traffic, not necessarily car traffic. I'm not really going for too much of a car-centric build here. I mean, I did spend a few episodes building massive highways and did so much work off camera, building a full network, but for a city of 10,000, actually that is quite a decent road network, but I want to go for stuff where you don't really need to drive or even want to drive, you just want to take the train like here. So whenever I can get around to refurbishing that town is a different matter entirely. For now, I'm just going to put the fences on the outside. Don't want to do that, but I'll do this. It looks better. Your 2 tracks, which shrink into the 1 track of the you got your passing loop, which I'm not even sure if it's a passing loop. It doubles up as a passing loop and a bypass track, just because of the way how it's laid out. I mean, as you got here, you got your single track route, and then because we've got left-hand traffic on this world that we're doing, I am building left-hand traffic just because it's safer. Don't really want to get into the fine details of that. There's plenty of videos online by other channels who are far more qualified to talk about it than I am. But I am going for left-hand traffic. But the weird thing is, when you're going on this track, it branches off on the left, and it comes back. But the platform here is on the left-hand side, and there's no platform in this side. So if it was a passing loop, there'd generally be a platform on this side as well. But we've got a bypass, so you've only got a platform on that side. And trains can pull over and let the much faster expresses pass through. Again, I've noticed something really triggering me, which I can't even deal with at this point. There we go. Got the trains passing. They slow down, stop on the left. Let the fast train whisk straight through. And the fast trains will lose these slow trains in their dust. I want to quickly go over to the other Barrow crossing I've created further down by one of the other villages. I think it's the individual village that I built it for. How I dealt with the crossing between tracks. Yes, I did just leave it open, which is good. Now I know what to do. But on the way back, I'll demonstrate to you how a bypass loop worked, or not a bypass loop, a passing loop. So it came off on the right-hand side, and it came back in on the right-hand side as well. But this is generally a lot longer, and also you got platforms on both sides. So if it was only on this side, for example, it would be another bypass track. This is a passing loop. I'll actually get to building a Barrow crossing at this station in a moment, once I've finished with the other station first. Because I do have lifts, but there's no real way to get across to either side. I mean, there is a far lazy approach I could do, which is just building another entrance, but I don't really want to do that. Anyway, digression aside, we need to put in the Crimson Gate. Like so. I think I know what people are going to do. Like that. So, just to be safe, Yeah, that might... It is slightly flawed, but it's an attempt, and mobs won't be able to go across at all. You need to jump. Unless villagers, maybe. Villagers might be able to get on top. Yeah, villagers might. But I've tried my best, okay? And as for this, yeah, you could obviously jump onto the fences, but I mean, that's trespassing at that point, and you'd be in a lot of trouble if you did that in your life and in the server. So just delete that and put in the gates. I'll also get some different concrete types. So I've got the yellow concrete, the white concrete, and I'll dig up the track bed here. Put in some yellow concrete and then put in some white concrete here as well. Don't worry about the non-powered routes there, actually. I'll just make the rest of those non-powered too. And there you go. You've got quite a simple layout, actually, where you've got the ability to look both ways. A lot better visibility. Just open both gates, cross, and close both gates. Now on the other side, you only really have to worry about... Well, it's a bit harder. If you can quickly manage to get across to the middle, then you have a generally good view. But not to worry. If you hear the gates closing over there, then it's probably a good time to not cross. And with that, I am ready to take the train. So as a matter of fact, we're here at this Barrow crossing. We'll head up through these staff-only gates, which are left open when there's lift closure. Head on past the Barrow crossing, just created. And onto the railway, which I've not updated to the latest version, and it'll be way too slow to show you all. But I just wanted to quickly triple check what I actually built for the Barrow crossing itself, and if I use any overhead catenary poles around it. No, I didn't. That's good. So I don't have to worry. Nice. So with that, I'll just head back to the other station that we've built, which is going to be a lot harder to remodel, in my opinion. Might even go so far to say I should get rid of the stairway and build a Barrow crossing instead, which I might not do. I might actually push up the stairs. It depends on what I'm thinking. No, I don't want to remodel the whole thing. What's really weird, actually, is I cannot find a way. Like, it's not even possible to find a way of actually putting the... Well, I said I'm not going to dig up the tunnel stairway across. I don't have a choice. So, this is going to go. Yeah, and the canopy will be extended further. Don't worry about that. I'll just leave it to just sit there and rot, I guess. I'm not going to fill it in or anything. But we'll do this. I'll just cut away at these fences. Now, what's really going to be interesting here is how I have to actually model the Barrow crossing itself. So this isn't going to be gated off at all, because this will go into a stairway. But one thing I will do is put the crimson gates right here. Oh, hang on. I've just realised something. I've just put stairs on the Barrow crossing. I don't even know what to think about that. What have I even done over here? Ah, slabs. Right, so slabs are key. If you don't use slabs, you're in trouble. Okay. So I need to head back all the way to the other Barrow crossing. Not a big deal, actually. I just need to replace 2 blocks. Not even 4. Because this side is already working as intended, but... yeah, just this. Just some slabs. Like so. That's compliant already. They do act as ramps, actually. And it would literally be impossible to build anything without having to build a lift type. So that they do function as ramps. Like that, and like that. Perfect. In the crimson fences now. Those aren't even lined up properly. There you go. Delete that. Replace that. And put that in. Brilliant. Cool. Put yellow concrete across that. White concrete across that. There we go. That is the Barrow crossing done. So, yay! We can move on to our next project, Dylan. No, we can't. Because we have got rid of the staircase in the process. So what I have to do now, thanks to that short-sighted design that I built myself in my own time and my own will, is having to sink this again to what elevation? 1 down, yeah. I'll just model it on both sides simultaneously because I want to see how it's going to turn out. Just like so, yes. What did I do for that side? I made it an instant change, so yeah. I'll do that too. Ah, I've dug up the redstone, which is absolutely brilliant. I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't tell you guys. Anyways, not to worry, what I can simply do is just get that, get that, get that. And that's going to go roughly like that. Hopefully there's enough room, which there might not be. Can I squeeze out some room? Just about. Just about got enough room. There we go. That's the wiring done. Complicated stuff. And that's partly why I use that concrete. So say if I was digging from underneath, I know not to break it. But if I saw concrete, which I don't really use anywhere else. Well, oh, maybe I should not break that. But yes. As for the sea lanterns themselves, I did do this thingy with them. Yeah, kind of cool. Even if I do say so myself. So like this. There we go. Almost done. Just need to make it few finishing touches and we will be on our way to the next project. So that is all done, all clean, all crisp. Do that too. The last thing I need to do though is to these support pillars and put one there and drag this canopy out so it fully covers all of this equipment and stuff. And whilst I'm wrapping this up, I'd just like to say that by the time I've recorded this video, and definitely when I've putting this video up, I've actually got a Discord server which as a matter of fact I should be tagging in about now, so I'll make sure to do that. So there we go, roughly around now in the top right corner of the screen, if I remember, which I should do because I just wrote it down. I mentioned that yeah, Discord server, so it's a community server. If I get at least 1,000 members, I'll be able to make it public and anyone can join, but I'm not quite there yet, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so that is the Barrow crossing done. I've had to make some small modifications to the station in the process, such as making these stairs go out a little bit more. Yeah, I've got the slabs done and all that. So that is a modification for that station done. At the next station, I have already got Barrow crossing in place. The first one off the channel, which looks like this, and I like it. It is a one platform station, with Barrow crossing being the only way to get across to the station building. I want to go for category D for this station, and might want to do something a bit more fun, a bit more interesting. Might even want to build a third platform if I really feel up for the challenge. So I'll kick things right off with building the crossing, the Barrow crossing itself. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I've kind of rushed across here and I've got absolutely no clue what I want to do. But yeah, hostiles. Yeah, they're getting in my way. Quite annoying. So yeah, I've got the single track going into 2. And onwards, I think I'll only use the 3 track at the very, very center of the map. I've already shown you around. I think I've really shown you around this too much, but you can see I've got a full orbital highway going around the entire city. I've got like these small little interchanges with the secondary, and then you've got this massive interchange at the heart of the city. This is the core. This is literally the center block of the city is at this roundabout interchange, or 3-level stacked roundabout, and giving it its official name. I actually accidentally used a command to fill this in with flowering azalea leaves. And I deleted it, so it deleted all the foliage in the process. As you can see by this floating tree, which I wouldn't fix for the meantime. This is roughly, so this whole area around here, roughly my render distance is where the downtown area will be, and this in particular is probably where the station's going to be. Also, weird crafting table there for some reason. I've got absolutely no idea why I've got that. I've got some more unique interchanges and stuff on this A1 highway. I don't have any town names yet. And I'll just pick names from the comment section that I quite like. There's no democracy. I'm not going to accept inappropriate names either, because I don't have the energy to go to a town and have a really inappropriate place name. It's weird. One that sounds good. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just do that. There's one thing I can do though, especially when it comes to this station. start building it out. So the Z coordinate this lies on is 71. I think I go for 5 blocks higher. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So under this massive, let's call it A10 highway. No, call it the A4 highway. No, the A3. I'll call it the A3. So under this massive A3 highway, I'm going to install this tunnel. Go for 5 on each side. I love the way how the centre of the railway is at -69 as well. Didn't even mean for that, but yeah. Cool. This is a nice sounding number. Also, 23 times 3, 3 and 23 are the numbers, so thought I'd mention that. But I'll let you guys decide what you think about that number. And then I'll just send that by 5 on each side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is the, I think, almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the track bed done now. But then I just have to lay some other minor furniture on each side. That is just the foundations for the station. So I'd just like to end the video just under the bridge, which is quite a dodgy place, to be honest. I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. Also, please feel free to join my Discord server, which should be in the the end cards in this video. It'd be really cool to get some new members and just chat, chill, have a good time. I like to think I'm quite lenient. I think I'm probably one of the lenient Discord server owners. Even if I do say so myself, you can just check the rules out. But you do need a high level of verification, and I've put some details in there. You can just hop in, have a good time, chat, chill, have fun, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, or even in my Discord server. So take care. Bye for now.